Welcome back to Mass Appeal. So if you're anything like me, you're looking to lose a few pounds in 2013, but you might be finding it a little bit difficult. Well, today we're with Elizabeth Lenart. She works with mygroupfit.com, and she's here to tell us how we can set some attainable workout goals. Happy 2013.
Hey, it's great to be here.
We were just chatting. There's so many people coming into the gym these days.
Absolutely.
So they all need new goals, and hopefully today we can give some people some great goals. So the program that we're kind of chatting through today is called the SMART program. It's a way to make attainable work goals.
Right. What happens is people set, they want outcomes. They'll say something like, I want to, increase my water intake, for example, or I'm going to do more cardio work this year. So what a SMART goal is, it's an acronym. So the S is specific, M is measurable, A is action-based, R is realistic, and the T is timelined.
And so we have that right there. So people, everybody get out a pen and write this down now, because it's going to save you a lot of time going forward. It might help you slim down a few pounds. But let's start breaking them down. What's specific mean?
Specific means, instead of saying, here's the example, I'm going to do more cardiovascular work. Well, when are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? So instead of just saying, I'm going to do more cardio, if we're going to set a SMART goal, we could say something super specific, like I'm going to walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes, 3 days a week, at 70% of my maximum heart rate. Now we've got something that tells us when we're going to do it. It's like the news. The who, what, where, when, and why.
Exactly, yeah, and it makes you accountable for it too.
Absolutely.
Love it. Your next one is measurable for M.
Measurable. So if we go back to that same goal to keep it simple, are you going to stay on that treadmill for 20 minutes? Are you going to keep your heart rate at a place where it's challenging? A lot of times with exercise, people just want to, hang out and chit chat, and that's movement. But there's a difference between movement and exercise. We want to be able to elevate the heart rate and kind of breathe a little heavy.
This next one, I don't know if I get. It's A. It's for action-based. Now, is it that you have to make your exercises more action-based?
Well, if your goal is going to be to, get on that treadmill, you have to get there. You have to get there. You can't just say, well, I'm going to do more cardio. Set a specific plan for it. And the action is actually getting yourself to do that. For some people, if you don't have a treadmill at home, then you need to join a gym. If you're not going to do it that way, then maybe an at-home workout. But you have to have a plan for taking that action step.
That's a very good idea. Yeah, sometimes the worst part of going to the gym is driving to the gym.
Oh, once you get there, you're great. You're
exactly.
golden. You're
golden. Oh, but on the way there, you're just swearing at yourself the whole time for going.
But you're always happy when you leave.
Exactly.
No one regrets a good workout.
The next SMART goal is to set realistic goals.
Yeah. One of the things that happens if people are going to lose weight, they'll say, oh, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, and I want to do that by the next 2 weeks. That's not really realistic. You have to take a peek at how much time you have to commit, because if you can't make those 3 workouts, those 3 20-minute workouts, how are you going to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks? So we can start to break down the bigger goals into smaller ones, and what's realistic? How often can you get there?
And that's kind of your last tip too. It's to make a timeline for it.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't, you're never going to do it.
That's exactly what you have to do. If you're going to say, I'm going to start this, get in there, start today, start tomorrow. Know what days of the week you're going to get on that treadmill and do your workout. Write it down and make an appointment with yourself. Put it into your iPhone, put it into your calendar, and commit to it.
Elizabeth, thank you so much. These are great tips.
Yeah.
And so we're back with Elizabeth Lenart. She works with mygroupfit.com, and she's here to tell us how we can get our pump on with a lunchtime workout. Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for having me. Stick around.
So we're going to show people real quick that you don't need to have gym clothes on to do it. You don't need to have a lot of time to do it. You don't even need to go to a gym to do it.
Correct.
So this is an easy half-hour workout. Kind of explain it to us real quick.
Okay. So what I did today was devise a workout that can be done in about 30 minutes or less. There's 3 different rounds of exercises that can be completed for 2 to 3 rounds. So in the first set of exercises, there's 6, and I want you to try to perform each one of them for about 30 seconds without rest.
Okay, and that's not right now though, because I can't do that right now, especially not on TV. I'm going to sweat and I'm going to be panting.
That's right.
So what are the 6 exercises? You rifle them off at me and I'll do them.
The 6 exercises. The first one is a squat knee lift.
Oh, and that's what we were doing earlier.
Yeah, so we're going to bring your hands behind your head and twist in. So you're going to do that for about 30 seconds. Get a nice squat knee lift.
And so this half-hour workout is basically 3 sets that you do 3 times, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So we have that one.
The second exercise is a push-up. You can come on down. It can be done from your knees or from your toes. Oh, you could rock out some of those.
I've been practicing. Oh, the camera didn't even get it.
Check it, baby.
I'm going to show it.
Do
I
it,
did the clap
do
one.
it.
No, I can't do any more. Are you kidding?
Those can even be done off the wall for someone who might be newer to building upper body strength. So the third exercise is a heel click, and you start with a bent knee position, clicking up. That's really going to elevate your heart rate and warm your nose hairs for you. All right.
I went from looking cool to looking silly.
So then you come back down, and the next one for core and upper body, a walking plank. So you travel from side to side. There you go.
All right, I can do that.
And then coming in, the fifth exercise in the first set, a jumping jack, something almost everybody's familiar with.
All
and
right.
if you didn't if you didn't want to jump, a tap side to side for someone who's thinking, oh, I don't really want to get that sweaty today. Yeah?
Like me.
Yeah. Exercise number 6, a plank. You can come on down from forearms, or if you wanted to, you could hold it.
Which one's harder?
It depends on what the goal is. This is going to engage more muscle. We have a longer lever and a greater shoulder stabilization.
Huh. All right, so that's the first thing. Then we do set 2 and set 3.
Correct.
So more exercises for each one?
Yeah.
Let's do them.
Okay.
Let's do them.
So in the set 2, it's not by time, it's by number of repetition, and it's lunge based. We'll alternate stepping front, 20 forward stepping lunges.
And lunges are great for your core and for your quads, right?
It's primarily a leg exercise, but when we start to travel like we are, you're correct, the core engages to help us for stability.
All right, so what else do we have in your repertoire?
A reverse lunge.
Sure.
Most of us don't move backwards, so this is a challenge for many clients because we tend to turn around when we want to do something.
I'm going to start backwards walking in my everyday life.
There you go.
All right, what's next?
And then the lunge side to side.
All right.
Okay. So then we can come into push-up variations.
All right, and this is going to be our last one. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but
Perfect.
we're going to have it all on our website, mymassappeal.com.
Yeah.
So let's do these crazy push-ups.
Okay, right hand front, left hand back.
Okay.
One push-up there. So typically we do 5. Switch your stance since we're short on time. 5 like this. Now put your first finger and your thumb together. We have a little triangle shape.
Okay.
This one will target triceps. 5 here.
Yeah.
Now take the hands nice and wide.
All right.
5 here. There we go.
All right, well, hey, Elizabeth, thank you so much. I'm going to work some core right now while I say this. Hey, don't go anywhere.